We're headed into Toiyabe National Forest to do some exploring. In the distance, I found an abandoned homestead. We'll go hike to it and then continue on today's adventure to see what else we could find in Toiyabe National Forest. The road coming in clearly hasn't been used in a long time, but this was the main way they took. So everyone has to hike in now. Some of these places could be a bit sketchy because of how good of condition they're in. It's just hard to tell what's abandoned and what's not sometimes. This one's one of those places, but it's in the National Forest and it's just wide open. Yeah, that's abandoned. The windows have been smashed in. Wow. Okay, from the outside, you can't tell, but inside, it's clearly been abandoned for a while. Look at that kitchen, 1970s freaking style with this awful yellow pack rat nest. Pack rats love to do that. They like insulation, so if they have insulation, they'll build their nest out of it. Let's keep looking around. Look at these curtains. All ripped up. Windows smashed out. This is unbelievable. I didn't think I would find a house. Oh, that's a closet. There's nothing inside of it. Let's keep looking. Yeah, you could see where the pack rats have been. They've been ripping up all the insulation from the ceiling. They love that stuff. Oh, whoa. Rotten wood. I can't go into this room. The wood's fully rotted. It's gonna fall through. This section's pretty rotted too. Got the bathroom. Ah, cool medicine cabinet. Ah, that's gross. Close it back up. Still a shower curtain. Ah, back to the kitchen. Then the back door too. Yeah, we'll go the other way. This must have been a storage unit. That's trashed. Alright, let's get out of this. That's a corral, so whoever lived here had cows. Last thing to see is the pantry, and then we'll jump back on the road. So even when this wasn't abandoned, the roof was already coming off. That's why they put all those tires on top, so the wind doesn't blow it over. And this is where they kept all of their cold food. Tons of egg cartons. You know, I wonder if those egg cartons are for chickens. Maybe they had chickens in this place and they would, you know, collect the eggs, sell them or something like that, because they're all stacked up. Little Meadows admin site. I'm curious what this is gonna bring us to. I had to park in the distance as I didn't want to get pinstripes, but this is where the road leads. It's kind of like a cell phone booster tower. And then the little camping spot, fireplace, garbage can, somewhere to tie your horses up, and then a very peculiar building, which we will go inside of right now. What would have this been? That is odd. I don't know. A couple windows on it, 2 entries. These weird handles. It's designed as if it was airlifted in. It has all those handles at the top and ventilation, and that's just odd. It's like these open up, and these are the handles. We'll continue on the road, but this was a neat find. I think maybe it was for a forest ranger. They had a travel trailer, and they would, you know, patrol the National Forest. Perhaps that's what this was, one of those outposts. Got a fresh spring coming straight from the mountain. I crossed over the mountain pass and I'm now on the side of South Newey Road. It's been half an hour and I happened to accidentally stumble upon an old abandoned ranch. I didn't know this existed, so we're gonna have a look around. There's 2 buildings, the corral, and a massive water tank. But when the Forest Service bought this whole place out, that's when all these buildings became abandoned and, you know, it went from private to public land. Coming up to the outhouse, no doors on it. It's destroyed. Ah, another building. I didn't notice that. The stone cabin. We'll begin with, I don't know, is that cinder block or I think it just might be. Either that or cement. I like the chimney. They had brickwork at the bottom. And I'm trying to find the entry. I don't see one. I think it's right up ahead on this side. Alright, coming in to the first house of this abandoned ranch. It's been gutted. There's a bed, a couch. This looks like an extension of a room. It's a different type of material for the floors and the walls. It's wood. And this was the outside wall at one point. When they added this extension, it became the inside wall. I want to see these magazines. CVS. Yeah, you're not going to find a date on that. Dang. We'll keep having a look. So I know nothing about this ranch. Completely out of the blue, ran across it. That's a cool fireplace and a very blue room. That reminds me of the wood you'd use on a barn, but this was their home. No getting into this one. It was a 1-room cabin. I'm gonna see if I could find the entry. Yeah, the roof was giant logs crisscross with a bunch of small ones in straw. This would have been a stunning place to do ranching. There's the meadow and then the huge mountains at the background. Definitely a seasonal operation. I wanted to see this rock wall, but we're at the corrals now. Yeah, where they would have kept all the cows, all the fencing. You could tell this place is really old based on how they built the fences. Well, what is this? Somebody's shoes. Those are nice shoes. They must have forgot them. Last cabin of the day. Oh, it's one room. I'm guessing bunkhouse style. This was somebody's individual room. We'll keep looking. Underground water tank. That's all boarded up. Alright, the second room. Box spring mattress. Access into the attic. The ranch hands lived in this cabin, and then the family or whatever lived in the main house. That's gonna be it today, you guys. This has been one of the least visited, if not the least visited, national parks in the US. Mainly because it's in central Nevada where nobody goes. I haven't seen anyone all day, and I started this video around 9 o'clock. So as always, put a like, comment down below, subscribe, and stay tuned.